Hello, my name is Camille de Carvalho. I'm a multi-instrumentist and the main composer and leader of Light. I have a lot of influences like Ravel, Magma, King Crimson, Frank Zappa, Holst, Lee Jin-ha, Mr. Bungle, Lily Boulanger, John Coltrane, and so on. 13 years ago, I started to imagine an album that would unite all these influences together and go through as much styles as I could imagine. From jazz to counterpoint, classical to metal, rock to choral music, and so on. It took me a lot of time to learn how to write for these instruments and to learn how to play them too. To train, I have played in many bands and many styles. Oboist in an orchestra, clarinetist in a jazz band, keyboardist in a progressive metal band, multi-instrumentist in a video game music band, and a lot more. Today, I can proudly say that the album I always dreamt about is finished. Of course, I realized among the years that I couldn't play everything. Fortunately, I met a lot of people that trusted in me and my project. Oriane on drums, double bass and beer, Paul on guitar, bass and darkness, Jeanne on voice and groove, Morgan, Lou on cello and nerdiness, Caroline on flute and vegan pastries, Paul-Henri on mixing, mastering and courage, and many more. In total, we are 24 people. 13 men, 11 women. As for myself, I played most of the woodwinds, all the brass winds, all the keyboards, including unusual ones like Onde Martenot, and a ton of percussions. In total, there are 112 instruments in this album, and 18 singers. So why do we need your help? To record? No, this is all done. The album is recorded, mixed and mastered. The cover art has been paid for, we have done a photo shoot, and we even found a label, Musea. But with all of these instruments, we just cannot play live. The music we play is far too complex, there are too many instruments, and it would cost really a ton of money. In these conditions, it's hard to communicate, and our album might just never be heard of, which would be a shame given all the time and work we put in it. So basically, what we need is a communication campaign and a music video. We have found all the people we need to do that, but it costs a lot of money. But still, a lot less than playing live, trust me. So I could try to go to the bank to get more money, which probably won't happen because they already helped me a lot to buy this instrument, for example. So instead, you can help us by pre-ordering the album. There is also a ton of goods you can get: posters, music sheets, handwritten sheets I wrote when I suddenly had inspiration at work, and even a hard drive containing all the recordings and projects so you can explore them and maybe do your own mix. For example, if you hate oboe and just want to mute it, you can, but I will judge you. If we get enough money, we will also release an LP version of the album, and if it really goes through the roof, we will do live concerts with as much instruments as possible. But whatever happens, the album is going out at the end of the year. It will contain drums-driven chamber music, a cello solo in fire, frantic voices over hypnotic loops, funk jazz, an overdriven recorder solo, and many more things. Get it now if you support progressive music and experimentation.
Wow!
Also, if you're not quite sure yet, check the links below and you will find a series called 100 Instruments where I present all of my instruments. And one of the tracks of the album, Dive, which is the longest one. It's around 14 minutes, so it's 1/5 of the album, which is 78 minutes long. Thanks for listening to me. Bye!